So here we are starting with the third and the last method of initial basic feasible solution, that is VAM, Vogel's approximation method. This is the best method because it helps in reducing the steps of optimality test. Here we calculate the unit penalties. Unit penalty basically means the difference between two least cost cells for each row and each column. So let us start. Firstly, we need to check the problem is balanced. So here I am calculating unit penalties. From the first row, least two cost cells are 16 and 13. The difference is 3. From the second row, 17 and 14. The difference is again 3. From the third row, 27 and 18. The difference is 9. Similarly, I'm calculating for column now. 21 and 17. The difference is 4. 16 and 18. The difference is 2. 14 and 18, the difference is 4. 13 and 23, the difference is 10. From unit penalty 1, that is 3394242, you need to choose the highest unit penalty, because here the gap between the two least costs will be the maximum. Here by making the allocation, you can make the most of the cost benefit, right? So we'll enter from here highest unit penalty. Corresponding to it, the logic remains the same. Choose the least cost, that is 13. Supply is 11, demand is 15. So maximum allocation which is possible is 11. 11 gets over. It cannot be allocated anywhere else. And out of 15, we are left with 4. In the similar manner, calculate the unit penalties for the remaining rows. UP2, this is over. Least 2 are 17 and 14, 3. Again, the difference is 9. Here 17 and 32, because 21 is over, difference is 15. 18 and 27, difference is 9. 14 and 18, difference is 4. Here the difference is 18. So again, from unit penalty 2, choose the highest unit penalty, 18. Make the allocation to the least cost cell, 23, 13 and 4. Least is 4, so allocating 4. 4 gets over, and here we are left with 9. So this gets over. Now calculating unit penalty for the remaining cells. Unit penalty 3. This is over. In the second row, 17 and 14 again, difference is 3. 27 and 18, the difference is 9. 17 and 32, difference is 15. 18 and 27, difference is 9. 14 and 18, difference is 4. Since this is over, so hyphen. So from the entire unit penalty 3, we need to choose the highest, that is 15. Now we'll enter from here. Least cost corresponding to it is 17. Supply is 9. The demand is 6. So we'll allocate 6 to the least cost cell, 17. 6, that is requirement or demand, gets over, so it cannot be allocated here. Out of 9, we are left with 3 now. Done. So the next step for these remaining cells, unit penalty 4. Hyphen. 18 and 14, difference is 4. 27 and 18, the difference is 9. This is over. Difference is 9. Difference is 4. Now you can see that there is a tie between the highest unit penalties, 9 and 9. So these are the tie-breaking rules. Please note them. If there is a tie between the two highest unit penalties, you need to choose the one corresponding to which the cost is less. इस 9 से cost आ रही है 18 कम, इधर से भी 18. So the tie is not, we cannot break the tie. So step 2, there is a tie between two least cost as well. So now choose the one where more allocation is possible. इस 18 के ऊपर allocation है, demand है 10 की और supply remaining है 3. So allocation will be 3. For this 18, the demand is 12 and the supply is 19. So the allocation is 12. where more allocation is possible. So now we can break the tie. More allocation is possible to this 18. Here 12 can be allocated. Here only 3 can be allocated. So I'm breaking the tie. So I'm allocating 12 here. अगर अभी भी टाई ब्रेक नहीं होता तो हम देखते कि अगर एलोकेशन भी सेम आ रही है तो वी कैन मेक द एलोकेशन एनीवेयर. फिर हम दोनों में से किसी को भी चूज कर सकते थे. दीज आर द रूल्स. दीज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Right? So by allocating 12 here, 12 gets over, and here we are left with 7. Done. So we can see that these are the only two cells which are left. So now unit penalties, we need not calculate them. So firstly we'll make the allocation to the least cost cell 18. Here the supply is 3 and the demand is 10. So automatically whichever is less 3 gets over. Here we are left with 7. So as I've told you a number of times that for the last cell, if we are doing the question correctly, both supply and demand will be same, 7 and 7. So automatically we'll put 7 here. So we'll calculate the cost in the similar manner. That is 13 into 11 plus 17 into 6 plus 18 into 3 plus 23 into 4 plus 27 into 7 plus 18 into 12, which comes out to be 796. Note these rules. So with this, the method ends.